Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today you won't believe what I'm about to show you. We are going to learn how to make a halter dress for this coming summer with your fingers. Yes, we are going to use our fingers as if we're our hook and we will be able to wear it for many other occasions. But well, first I will give you the material list and please before we start subscribe. Well, we are going to make this halter dress in a small size and we will need 300 grams of this yarn that is between light and medium weight yarn, and I will use two skeins of yarn of 50 grams each of this material that is of fantasy yarn, but it's optional. We will crochet this with our fingers, but in case that you can't, well, you can use the hook of number 12 or 15 millimeters. And well, we are going to start with one thread of this fantasy yarn and one thread of our other yarn, okay? Well, we are going to start making this with our fingers and we will start by the chest. So we are going to make a long strip of jeans all around the wide of our chest. In this case, I'm making this for a small size. With my fingers, I will start making 40 chains. And well, remember, if you want to make this for a larger size, well, just make a long strip of chains around your chest under your armholes and make them a little bit loose. Remember that we are making this with our fingers, but in case that you can, well, you can use the hook of number 12 of 15 millimeters. So let's continue until we have 40. Well, at the end of the 40 chains, we are going to make one chain more to go up, right? And then we are going to start in the second chain. We will skip one. And right here, we are going to start taking both parts of the chain and inserting our finger right below it, and we are going to make a single crochet. Remember that we are going to make this as it were our hook, so basically it will be the same, just using our finger. Please make sure that you take both parts of the chain and that you always insert your finger in the same place in all the stitches. Like this, we are going to have at the end 40 single crochet, or in your case the number of stitches that you have as a base chains. Okay, so like this I will continue until I finish my row. Well, at the end of this row, and when you have counted 40 stitches, well, we are going to turn around without making any extra chain or so. We are just going to turn around, and right away we are going to start making again another row of single crochet. So we also will make sure that we take both parts of the chain and then we always insert the finger here, taking both parts of the chain. If you take only the back part of the chain, well, that will be other stitch and it will look different, okay? You will tell the difference. So to have a more beautiful garment at the end, please take both parts of the chain. We are going to continue making rows like this one until we have 12. Remember to always count that we have 40 stitches in each row. Well, here I finished the 12 rows. I already count that in each row I have 40 stitches. And we are going to count the rows like this, okay? These small holes that we have here are the division of each row. So we will count that we have 12. Once we are sure, we are going to close our garment. We are going to join the first stitch with the last stitch, like this, also using our finger. We are going to take this both part of the chain and we are going to slip one stitch to close, like this, also using your finger. Here I'm having a bit of trouble taking both threads, but well, make sure that you take both. So here we are going to slip one to close. Once we close, we are going to continue in circle, making more rows. Like these rows also of single crochet, we are going to make 10 more rows, okay, all around. So see you when we finish to make these 10th rows. Well, now that we've finished to make these 10th rows after we close and we continue in circle, well, we are going to make sure that we have, remember, the 10th rows. So now we are going to continue with the same stitch, but we are going to make it a little bit loose, and we are going to increase to now start making the part of the skirt. So from here, we are going to also make a single crochet, but we are going to make it loose. Actually, we are going to pull a little bit, and in the same stitch we are going to make 2 single crochet together. So we are going to repeat the same in the next stitch. Like this, we are going to pull. Please relax, make this stitch loose, and again try always to pull at the same distance. And well, like this, we are going to continue all around, and we are going to make only one row increasing, okay, making 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. So see you at the end of the row. Well, at the end of the row, I have something like this. You see? Please make sure that if you are making this project with 2 threads, that until here you have both threads. So check that. And now that we are sure, where we are going to continue also making single crochet, but we are going to make 1 in each stitch. So you see here we have these spaces, so it's where we are going to insert our hook, sorry, our finger, and also we are going to make this single crochet loose. So we are going to pull a little bit or a stitch like this, and well, we are going to continue. Well, like this, we are going to make 12 rows all around. Well, here I finished to make the 12 rows. As you could see, I make them a little bit loose, and you are going to count like this until you have 12, right? Or if you want the skirt longer, well, you can continue making more rows. Here to finish the row, I will just make one, slip one to close like this, also a little bit loose. We are going to make one chain to close, and now to make the last stitch for the edge and to decorate, we are going to make crab stitch. The crab stitch is basically the single crochet but backwards, and we are going to make also this crab stitch a little bit loose, because if not, the shape in the bottom will disturb if now we tie too much in this part. So please make it a little bit loose, and we are going to make 1 in each stitch. And well, we are going to continue like this all around, and as I told you before, probably try on before you start making in this row to see and to make sure that you like the number of rows that you have for the long of your skirt. If you want to make less, well, shorter, make less rows. If you want to have a longer dress, make more rows, and then make this crab stitch row. Well, at the end you are going to cut your threads, and we are going to slip one to close. So we are going to join the first stitch with the last stitch. Well, with other thread of our skein of yarn and with this fine tissue yarn, we are going to make chains. We are going to make a strip of chains for the straps. I will make 20. Well, here I finished to make the strip of chains. This is the bottom where the skirt is, and this is the top. As you could see, we have these 2 sides open, so we are going to put the chains that we made right there in the corner of the first piece that we have open. We are going to slip one there to join, and then we are going to make a single crochet row, 1 in each stitch, until we arrive to the other side. Well, in my case, guess what? I realized that the back part was a bit loose, so I wanted to tie that part a little bit. So I will make 5 single crochet, and then I will skip 1. Then I will make 5 single crochet, and then I will skip 1 space. And like this is how I will reduce a little bit the back so it can be more tight, so it could fit better. Okay, so after the 20 chains that we made to join the strip, remember that we started right there in one corner of the other side of the sides that are opened. So right there is where we are going to continue straight, making this row of single crochet. And well, while we make this row, I suggest that you tie it a little bit too. So well, see you in the other corner where we are going to make the other 20 chains for the strap. Well, when we arrive to the other corner, remember, we are going to make 20 chains for the other strap. So see you when we finish. Well, when we finish to make the 20 chains, we are going to come back, slip in one. We are going to slip one in each stitch to create this skirt a little bit round. Okay, you will see how pretty it is. So in each stitch, we are going to slip one to make the cord. Remember at the end to count and to have 20 stitches. And here I see that I don't have the fantasy gem, so I will repeat. And well, for this extra touch, we are going to make a flower. I will use the hook of number 4, and I will still using the same material. We are going to make 5 chains. Then we are going to close in circle. We are going to slip one to close. I suggest that we take both strips, the one that we used to start and the one that we will use to continue. So here we are going to slip one to close. Then once that we have this bottom, well, this will be the bottom of the flower. We will go up to make 2 chains. Then we are going to make a double crochet. So here we have 1, 2, and 3. So it will be out of 3 crochet. Again, a second double crochet out of 3 crochet, like this. Then we are going to make 1 chain, 2 chains, sorry, and we are going to come back to the loop and insert the hook and make a single crochet. So here we have our first petal. Then we are going to move this first petal and we are going to repeat. Like this, we are going to make 5 petals. So we are going to repeat 2 chains, 2 double crochet, 2 chains, and a single crochet. And well, I will show you with this is how we are going to finish the flower. We are going to finish with 2 chains. Remember that we made this flower out of 5 petals. We are going to close making a single crochet right there in the center. And now we are going to cut our thread and slip one. Like this is how we are going to finish the flower, and we are going to place it right here in the V-neck of our dress, okay, right here in the neckline, and like this is how it will look. Okay, if you want also there, well, you can put some cords or a brooch or so. In this case I decided to decorate it with a flower, so I will put it there and I will open more the screen so you can see it better. Well, this is where we started. Remember, we started with the neck. We made 40 chains and we crochet open, then we closed and make these 12 chains, and then we increase and make the skirt. After we made the cords with the 20 chains, and then well, we leave it open. This will be the neckline, and here, well, you can cross the straps or you can leave it like this and use it as a halter dress, and so well, you can wear it in many different ways. As I told you, you can also make it in a larger size. During the video I show you how. And well, also guess what, with this same idea you can wear it as a poncho too. You just fold the straps and the neckline, you leave the flower right here in the front, so this will be the turtleneck, okay, and then the rest could be the poncho too. I don't know, I was thinking that. What do you think? But well, with this we've finished. I hope that you have enjoyed making this mini dress with me. I love the idea. Please let me know in the comments if you like it. And well, before you go, I want to invite all of you to subscribe, to give me a like, and to stay tuned for coming videos. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.